Have you ever felt tired all the time, even after a good night's sleep? Or noticed your skin looking unusually pale, your nails becoming brittle, or that you're constantly short of breath after climbing just a few stairs? These might not just be signs of stress or lack of rest, they could be your body's way of crying out for help. And the hidden cause may be anemia, one of the most common health problems worldwide. Anemia is more than just feeling weak. It is a condition where your body doesn't have enough healthy red blood cells to carry oxygen effectively to your tissues. Without oxygen, your muscles, brain, and vital organs cannot function at their best. According to the World Health Organization, anemia affects about 1.6 billion people globally, nearly 1 in 4 people, with women, children, and the elderly being especially vulnerable. Despite being so widespread, many people dismiss the early signs, thinking it's simply fatigue or overwork, but ignoring these signals can lead to long-term health complications. To understand anemia, let's start with iron. Iron is a mineral that plays a central role in making hemoglobin, a protein inside red blood cells that carries oxygen throughout your body. Think of hemoglobin as a delivery truck, transporting oxygen from your lungs to every corner of your body. Without enough iron, there aren't enough trucks, and your body's cells start suffocating. The most common type of anemia is iron deficiency anemia, which can happen for several reasons. Poor diet is one. When you don't eat enough iron-rich foods such as lean meat, beans, or leafy greens, your body simply doesn't get what it needs. Blood loss is another cause, whether from heavy menstrual periods, ulcers, or hidden internal bleeding. There are also times when your body's demand for iron suddenly rises, such as during pregnancy, rapid growth in childhood, or even endurance sports. Sometimes the body cannot absorb iron properly due to conditions like celiac disease or after stomach surgery. And in other cases, chronic illnesses such as kidney disease or cancer interfere with red blood cell production. So how do you know if you might have anemia? The signs can be subtle but important. The most common symptom is persistent fatigue, when your body lacks oxygen and you feel exhausted even with rest. Pale skin and brittle nails are another signal, caused by reduced blood flow. Shortness of breath after simple tasks, rapid heartbeat or palpitations, frequent dizziness, and headaches, cold hands and feet, and even unusual cravings for non-food items like ice or chalk are all red flags. Some people also notice hair loss, poor concentration, and difficulty focusing because the brain is starved of oxygen. Experiencing several of these together should never be ignored. Anemia is not just about being tired. Left untreated, it can cause serious complications. Your heart may strain to compensate for the lack of oxygen, raising the risk of arrhythmia or even heart failure. For pregnant women, anemia increases the risk of premature birth, low birth weight, and maternal complications. In children, iron deficiency can impair growth, memory, and learning ability. Your immune system may weaken, making infections harder to fight. And overall, quality of life decreases when you constantly feel drained and unable to perform daily tasks. The good news is that iron deficiency anemia can often be prevented or managed with practical steps. Eating an iron-rich diet is the first line of defense. Animal sources such as red meat, poultry, and fish contain heme iron, which is absorbed most easily, while plant sources like beans, lentils, spinach, and nuts provide non-heme iron, which is still valuable but less efficiently absorbed. Pairing plant-based iron with vitamin C-rich foods such as oranges or bell peppers helps boost absorption. Think of spinach salad with a squeeze of lemon. At the same time, it's important to limit iron blockers. Drinks like tea and coffee, excessive dairy, or very high fiber can reduce iron absorption, so spacing them away from iron-rich meals makes a difference. For people with significant deficiency, doctors may prescribe iron supplements, and in severe cases, intravenous iron. But self-medicating is not recommended. Too much iron can damage the liver and heart. It's also essential to address underlying causes, such as chronic bleeding or poor absorption, otherwise the problem will continue. Regular health checkups, especially for women with heavy periods and pregnant mothers, are critical. Vegetarians and vegans should plan their diets carefully to ensure enough iron intake, and everyone can benefit from moderate exercise to improve circulation and oxygen use. There are also many myths about anemia that need to be cleared. It's not true that only women get anemia. Men and children can be affected as well. It's also a myth that eating more spinach is enough to solve the problem because spinach contains oxalates that limit iron absorption. Another misconception is that iron supplements are always safe, but too much iron is toxic, which is why medical advice is important. And while iron deficiency is the most common cause, anemia can also be caused by vitamin B12 deficiency, folate deficiency, or genetic conditions like thalassemia. Anemia may start quietly with fatigue, pale skin, or brittle nails, but ignoring these early warning signs can have serious consequences. The key to prevention and recovery lies in awareness, balanced nutrition, and timely medical attention. So if you find yourself unusually tired, struggling to focus, or noticing changes in your skin and nails, don't just brush it off. Listen to your body, check your diet, and consider getting tested, because early detection makes a world of difference. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Healthy Wisdom for more simple and reliable health knowledge every week.